This weekend is the start of a 2026 National Basketball League in Uganda, and that is February 6th at the Lugogo Indoor Stadium. The first game being the game between the JT Lady Jaguars and the Pearl Queens. I'm going to be learning a lot about the Pearl Queens because this is a totally new team, but they have some players who have come from the teams we are accustomed to, including Firdaus Namuleme, who is joined the side, and Agatha Kamwada, who has come from the JK Lady Dolphins, who have been the champions on multiple occasions over the last few years. While the women's division is the most competitive over the past few years, it's because there is very good players split out in several teams. We've seen the JK Lady Dolphins, the JT Jaguars, and also the UCU Lady Cannons, who have been the teams that have been competing right at the top over the past few years. And the UCU Lady Cannons have added Mariam Namukwaya. However, most importantly, they still have the expertise of Nicholas Natuhereza, one of the best youth coaches in Ugandan basketball, who has been involved with the women for quite some time at UCU. But if the women's division is for anyone to pick, the men's for many is already sorted, because we expect another fight between the Namuwongo Blazers. And this time it sounds so beautiful because you have to say the champions, the Blazers, will be playing against City Oilers in the first game. And this game will remain the critical one for most of the season. City Oilers start a year without a championship to defend. Remember, from the time they got promoted the top tier in 2013, they went and won 10 successive league titles until they were dethroned by the Namuwongo Blazers in 6 games last year. Now, what's changed for the City Oilers? They've added 3 good pieces, the biggest of them being Landry Ndekumana, a former MVP who has played for City Oilers and won them championships. Then they've added the MVP from last year in the regular season, Joel Banza Lukoji. He's joined the side and will be very critical to their backcourt. They've also added Joel Kayira, who was a very good player at the UCU Cannons. However, while they are experiencing a sea of change, the Namuwongo Blazers have not changed much in terms of their roster, and is really expect Tony Drileba to be critical to everything they do. We saw even in that final when he came in, even if he was limping and had an injury, Drileba was very critical in turning the series on its head as the Namuwongo Blazers went on to win their first championship. If that is not enough to whet your appetite, then if you say with Second Take with IDK, Ismail Dakaba Chigongo will give you a lowdown of everything that will be happening throughout the season.